What's up, peeps? Master Yoshi coming at you with another video. Today, I'm actually pretty excited about this one because all five of these monsters in this 2-star video can be fairly useful. So, um, be the first video where there's not like 3 foods. So, should be pretty fun. Today we're talking about salamanders, and the one I like the least is actually the only one that's a nat 3 instead of a nat 2. But Cracked On, the crack addict, the fire one, they all have the exact same first skill. Just go over it this first time and then you'll just have to remember what it does on the rest of them. Attacks the enemy and decreases their attack power for 2 turns with a 50% chance. I think max skilled it's like a 60% chance, somewhere in there. Either way, attack break on skill 1 for 2 turns, always nice. Always nice, no matter what the monster does. Um, Second skill, Stomp. Inflicts damage to the enemy and stuns the enemy for 1 turn. Damage of the skill will be proportionate to your defense. Single target stun can be useful, but not super effective. Scales with defense. There's just monsters that do better things than, single target stun. And Earthquake attacks all enemies with a powerful earthquake, decreases their attack bar by 50% each. Deals more damage according to your defense. So AoE attack bar decreased by 50%. If I'm not mistaken, it's the biggest AoE attack bar decrease in the game. Um, he's I don't know. I just, out of all the salamanders, I like the Nat 3 one the least. I don't have a lot of experience with him. I've never like built him and played with him before, so I can't really say he's terrible. But I would either just put him on a straight up tanky build, probably like Swift with a lot of tank stats, or try to AoE stun with Earthquake on a Despair build. But I'm not sure what the max skill cooldown time is. If it's 3 turns, it'd be worth it to go Despair. If it's 4 or 5, it's not going to be worth it. But yeah, that's Crackodon. So now on to the more interesting ones. Cayman, the water salamander. Cayman's an interesting unit in the fact that he has 4 different harmful effects. So attack break on skill 1, um, attack speed slow on skill 2, does more damage according to your defense. So it's just like the fire ones, but instead of being a stun, it's an attack speed slow. But it is once again single target. And then Glacial Crush charges towards the enemy, freezing it for 1 turn, and weakens their defense for 1 turn. Does more damage according to your defense. So once again, a tanky build monster. Most likely a Swift build. I like Cayman. He's interesting in the fact that he has 4 different harmful effects he can do, but he's all single target. So either Karos Dungeon or guild battles when there's only 3 enemies to choose from, you could really go hardcore CC one of them. But once again, he's in Nat 2, so base stats are kind of low, but definitely a cool unit. You just have to be very particular on where you can use it. Lukeon, if you guys have been following the 5 Summon Challenge series we got going on over on Twitch, you've seen this unit a lot. We're using Lukeon to try to clear Giant Speed 10. And it's actually been working out pretty good. Whenever we have bad luck RNG happens and our team ends up wiping, Lukeon is always the last one standing and has soloed, finished off the giant by himself quite a few times. So Lukeon's been working out pretty awesome. Once again, attack break skill 1, which is amazing. Sandstorm on skill 2. Very similar to, the second skill for all of them. It's single target, but this one does continuous damage. Continuous damage for 3 turns, and it's on a 2-turn cooldown when you max skill him. So 3-turn cons damage every other turn. He puts out a lot of cons damage. Um, and then he has a self heal. He removes all the harmful effects on himself and recovers the HP according to how many harmful effects you remove. So if you have a bunch of cons damage on you, attack speed, slow, defense break, attack break, whatever you have on you, and he heals, the more harmful effects you have, the bigger the heal. And it's already a pretty significant heal. So I've been very happy with my Lukeon. The only downside to him is he's single target, which is why I've been using him in Karos. I use a couple of other monsters to clear ads to get to the boss, and Lukeon wrecks the giant. So definitely been happy with my Lukeon. 100% you want to either go Swift, Vio, or full energy. And just make him really, really tanky, give him some pretty good accuracy, and Lukeon will be a beast. Charmin. Charmin Ultra. Less is more. Alright. In this case, true statement. He's a 2-star, so less is more. Charmin is a really cool unit in the later stages of the game. If you pull him in your low level count still working through giants, he's not really going to shine for you. But once you get later in the game, I like Charmin. I'm actually working on one on this main account, and I want to use him as a frontline raid tank. And I'll talk about why. Attack break, skill 1, once again. Amazing skill. Decreases the attack speed for 2 turns, and does more damage according to your defense. So he has an attack speed slow, and an attack break, which is both amazing debuffs for a raid, and it doesn't matter that he's single target because you only have one target. So, Holy Armor passive gains immunity against freeze and stun, and whenever you heal him, he gets double that heal amount. So, you know, those of you who have played around in raid know that the boss stuns a lot. So the fact that Charmin's immune to that means he's going to keep those harmful effects up. You know, he's going to keep the attack speed debuff up, keep the attack break up, and whenever you do a heal, he's pretty much going to be full health every time. So, once again, I would rune him very similar to the way I rune Lukeon. I'm going to go either Swift, Violent, or full tank. You know, full energy, full guard, whatever it is you want to do. Maybe some shield runes, whatever you want to do. Make Charmin your frontline raid is where he shines the most. It's not going to do a whole lot for you in PvP. Not going to do a whole lot for you in Karos Dungeon. He's pretty much a raid only monster. But definitely a cool unit to have for raid. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but we are going to try and murder it horribly. Decameron. I think I got as close as I can get. Decameron's a pretty cool unit. Unlike his brother Charmin, Cameron is a Karos dungeon tank, not a raid dungeon tank. So, attack break skill 1. Darkstorm, the exact same as Lukeon. Cons damage for 3 turns. Scales with your defense. And then his corrupt armor gains immunity against freeze and stun, just like Charmin. But instead of getting more recovery, he does additional damage based on your target's max HP. From what I've been told, max HP target's max HP damage really doesn't affect raid monsters that much, which made me really sad because I was building the dark Magic Knight for raid. But you know, I haven't tested it fully, but from what I hear, max HP damage doesn't affect the raid boss. But it does, however, affect Karos dungeon bosses. So if you have a Decameron, he has attack break, he has cons damage, and he does max HP damage. Fantastic against Karos dungeon. So that's going to be it for the Salamanders. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. You know, none of the Salamanders are terrible units. You know, Maybe Water and Fire, you could definitely find better units than those two, but the other three are really cool. I really like them. I've kind of used all three of them and messed around with them a little bit. Um, be sure to follow us over on twitch.tv/MasterYoshi. I try to stream 2 or 3 times a week, and hit that subscribe button to get more notifications on when I post more videos. We'll see you guys in the next video and over on Twitch. Peace out.